Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Welcome. Check, mic check. Let me check this mic here. Hello, Alex Mia. Can you hear me? 2188. Okay. All right. Welcome to the live. I'm sorry about that. I didn't get the mic check right, but thanks everybody for commenting so far. Welcome to the live. We're doing our podcast called Iricon, where we just all are positive vibes and chill and have good social topics that we feel can help us and thing. And tonight's topic is big up yourself, Felix Gomez. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Alex, may I subscribe? We're doing a giveaway for PlayStation 5. McLean Carbin. Thanks very much. Thanks very much. No screaming in the mic. No screaming in the mic. Positive energy. Positive energy. Okay. As I said, our main topic for today is how much should a man make to be considered a provider? We're gonna take the poll because numbers speak for itself. Tell us where you're watching from. Thanks very much for the subscription. When we hit 5,000 subscriber, we're gonna do a raffle for PlayStation 5. Once you subscribe to the channel, you're gonna be in the raffle. Okay, so just subscribe and help us hit that number. Once we get there, we're gonna do our giveaway. And we're gonna do it and we're hoping to get to 5,000 subscriber by December 24. We really would like for somebody to win it then. So please subscribe. Help the 5K campaign. Help us hit our numbers. Hello, Felix Gomez. Big up on your birthday. Just that guy. Shout out. Big up on yourself. We're setting up the survey. Please be patient with me. We're gonna discuss the topic. Matt Williams, big up yourself, Matt, big up yourself. Blessings, you know. Um, Remember to subscribe for our PlayStation giveaway campaign. We're setting up our poll for the day. How much money should a man make to be considered a provider? We're gonna take the poll and give you our take on it. Okay, so we're ready. Poll out. Let's get to it, people. Felix Gomez. All right, thanks. Thanks for watching and things like that. We try to come on 1 hour every day, spreading positivity, peace, and light into the world and discussing real topics so that society can have, some type of balance, some type of output and things like that. So take the survey first. So right away we drop the survey and it asks how much money should a man make, and right away the polls crazy. It look interesting. How much money should a man make to be considered a provider? 30 to 50K, 50 to 100K, or 2K, 200K and up? Tell us what you think. The numbers are going crazy. We got 4 votes so far. 50% say 30 to 50K. 25% say 50 to 100 and 200. So let's talk a little bit. First of all, while we don't vote, while we don't take the survey, let me say, blessings. Um, Congratulations on making it to Friday. It's the weekend. Reclaim some of your time. Relax. Walk. Joke. Big up yourself. Kenny Viral. Big up yourself. Welcome to the live. Blessings, blessings. Irie vibes, Irie corner. No, I don't go to church. I was raised in the Jehovah Witness church and stuff like that. Study the Bible a lot, but now I'm a Rasta. Like a sage. I travel the earth and spread logic and peace and love. Big up yourself, veteran under oath. Respect, respect, bumbleclot. And you get one of those virtual bumbleclot when you send a ruby. So respect something there. So anyway, remember to take the poll. We really want 100 votes. We want the poll to have a decent sample amount. Pelium, big up yourself, Pelium. Respect. Welcome to the live. Kick back. Now or yourself, man. Subscribe and have a chance to win a PlayStation 5. And you don't know Irie Energy come through. Yes, sir. So take our poll, our discussion for the day. Remember, this is your chance to really, express your feelings. This is recorded for the world to see. These topics I think are a good one. Are you a man? Is your woman pressuring you to make more? Are you a woman? Do you feel like your man need to make more? Or however the relationship go, do you think your partner make more? I guess us asking how much money should a man make. Let's say how much money should your partner make, because I want to be socially correct when you're approaching society. It's not. Big up yourself. Inhale sugar. Daniel Progozim. Big up yourself. Welcome to the live. It's not that I'm really with it. It's that it's society. Bombo clot, inhale sugar. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Respect for the Ruby. Anyway, you have to be socially correct when you're approaching society. So if you have a partner, whosoever it is, how much you think the person who take charge in your relationship should make to be considered a provider? Whosoever decide that they're gonna be the provider. We have a survey running. Please take our survey. We want to hit 100 votes. And otherwise, drop in the chat. Tell us where you're from. Let me big one up. Nala Enla 5498. I've never listened to Gabby Owens. Check us in on Irie Wednesday. On Irie Wednesday, we play videos. It isn't monetized. We don't monetize that one. We play music on that one. So Irie Wednesday, check us again. And we play some Gabby Owens for you. Remember to subscribe for a chance to win. X-Tax X, the one with the whole heap of X, jerk chicken. Of course, we love jerk chicken, my general. Skirt 925. No, I'm black, man. I'm from Jamaica. Big up yourself. And peace and positivity. And skirt 925. Remember not to emphasize so much on the color of a person's skin. I hope that was just a general question. Remember to leave room in your life for difference and let life shine. Okay? Take our poll that we have going on. Help society to heal. Help society to heal. How much money should a provider make? You understand me? To be considered a provider today. Well, send a gift. Cappy Brawl blog. Respect. Bombo cloud man. Thanks my general. Thanks my general. Respect. And remember to subscribe. Really want you to have a chance to win the PlayStation and thing like that. Okay, so now we're doing the question. I would say, how much money should the person make to be a provider? Well, first of all, everybody must know that when it comes to household and money, the government actually has a recommendation. Yes, they do. And this is called the National Poverty Guideline. Bombo clot, bombo clot, 3 time my general. Bombo clot. Big up yourself, my general. Okay, big up Cypress. Capybara Russell. Yeah, Capybara Russell. Big up yourself, my general. Respect and welcome to the live. And if you drop a howdy in the chat, we make you the moderator for the night. Um, Please take the poll, people, while we shout out people as they come into the live. We're trying to hit a decent number. We have 13 votes so far. We can start express our views when we hit like 20 votes. We need to collect more data so these channel and live, I can better express myself. So 13 vote. But anyway, what you should know about poverty and the poverty guideline in America is that the government actually has a recommendation. So if you and your partner is a what we consider walk into the society, I'm not trying to make money, I'm not trying to navigate this system actively, because that's what we're here to do. Positivity and light, starting with the unit, and then the family, and then the community, and then the world at large. So we're trying to address small problems to start out. And rich people relationship last long because they have enough money not to solve the problem, but enough money to pay attention to their problem and their partners. So if you want to have more time for your partner, for your family, most likely you would like to move up the chain, have some more money, get some more bonus so you can take them out and treat them right. We need to ask ourselves, how much money does the provider, as we say, it's a new day and age, so it's not man anymore, it's the provider. How much money does the provider need to make inside a household? Let me tell you what the US government say so far. And then I'm gonna tell you what I say. Please take the poll. Tell us where you're watching from. Remember to subscribe for a chance to win. Okay, so we're talking about how much money a person to supposed to make. Well, according to the U.S. government, a household with one income of one person supposed to make $15,000, right? 15,000 for one household income. A household income of two-person, the household must make 124 100 sorry $21,150 for the two-person household to not be considered poor. And for a four-person household, a minimum of $32,150 is needed. So if you are a one individual and you make only $15,000, then they're gonna consider you poor. If you have two-person in the household, then you make $21,150. So anyway, what I'm saying is that the national poverty guideline is that low. As I say, we are here to shine the light and the truth and the conversation. Big up yourself, Matt Williams, 6767 MKL. Big up yourself, Austin. Austin is a returning viewer. Big up yourself. Rasclad, just mean Rasclad. Sam Gray, sorry. Big up yourself, big up yourself. Anyway, we're here to approach the problem right, because as I say, most podcasts I see people on there arguing how much money a man supposed to make, and nobody ever question what is the government standard. Now we expect the government standard to be pretty low, because even today they consider that 75, like $7 is considered the minimum wage in North Carolina. So the government standard is unrealistic. What I want to know from you people is how much. So we have 16 votes. Four more votes to go, and I can start deliberating my views on how to how much I think a man should make. And as somebody in the view in the comment already expressed that if you're not a materialistic person, if you're not a person who really emphasize, worldly possession, then it shouldn't be any how much. It shouldn't be let me see what they say exactly. I don't remember what he said, but once you're not materialistic, it shouldn't really matter. We have 16 people. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live stream. Big up on yourself. Let me see. We're 19 minutes in. We soon have with Jamaican word for the day. So subscribe, stick around. We're gonna we're gonna definitely teach you guys a new word for the day. Come on, people, it's Friday. I'm trying to bring some energy to the live. Take the poll. How much money should the person make to be considered a provider? We currently have 44% agree with 30 to 50,000. 25% say 50K to 100K, and 200K and up. 31% say 200K and up. Tell me what you think. Give me a 2 cents on this. Daniel Cool 6767, everybody. The younger generation pass 6767. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Make sure to subscribe, guys, and tell us where you're watching from. Take the poll we're running. Welcome to the Irie Corner podcast, where we try to stream positivity and light into the world, discuss one socio-economic topic that can help us heal as a nation, as a race, as a country. So remember, take the poll. We're almost at that nice 20%. Tell me where you're watching from while we wait on the numbers, people. Happy Friday. Is anybody out there Black Friday shopping? Be safe in these streets. Although I don't know why anybody would be live streaming while they're out on Black Friday. Come on, people, let's do this. I know you guys busy out there shopping. Just as they swipe by, take our poll. 3 more votes to go, and then we can honestly weigh in with us. Say 20% of our desired subject is there. One of the important Rascal Sam Gree. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, man. Big up your goddamn self. Where are you watching from, Sangri? And are you gonna plan to go Black Friday shopping? Talk to us. If you're new to the live, remember to take this poll. Tell me where you're watching from. Rascal, man. Understand? And drop them rubies for them authentic Jamaican olives. Remember, as I said, our reasoning, we have to reason with logic. And we say if the government says that 15, 21, and 32, you understand me? This is what they say is not to be considered poor. So when you really think about it, no one in America is really poor if they go by that logic. And I'm not making it up. This is what they say on the website. We're gonna discuss how we feel about income and provider and what is considered to be a provider. We just need three more. The light's making me dizzy. We need 3 more votes to so we can discuss with Paul. Tell us where you're watching from. Big up yourself. We're almost at the 30-minute mark. We'll discuss some updates from Jamaica, which we take from the Gleaner, the News Gleaner, and things like that. I reckon everybody. How much money should a person make to be considered a provider? That is what we're asking today. This is what we want to find out. 30 to 50K, 41% of our voters. And we really have a very humble audience, and we really like that because right away that is very logical to know that 30 something there. So all right, because we're not getting the something there vote, and we really only have an offer one. We're breaching the segments. Let's burst it open. How much money should a person make cause to be considered a provider? And then you have to ask yourself now, what is a provider? Understand me? Growing up, they say you only need food, clothes, shelter to survive. So once a person is providing that, I think they're considered a provider. Now, the quality of life, you have to ask yourself what kind of quality of life you and your family want. You understand me? Is it necessary? Because if you are in the projects and you're trying to move out and you're earning $24,000, but every day you and your kids, their life in danger from shootout, gang violence, gang activity, no proper resource around. Then, a matter of fact, even if you're making $100,000, if you live in an environment that doesn't promote growth for you and your family, then you're wrong. Because at the end of the day, being a provider doesn't come with a dollar amount. Being a provider, you have to actually provide. You understand me? So I say, how much does a person need to make to be considered a provider? I said they don't need to make any amount. They need to just know what a provider is and what it is that they are providing. You understand me? Some people live in a good area, good community already, but the middle class can be stressful, a lot of work. So this couple is working to have freedom to take vacation to increase the quality of life. And if you're not being able to provide that, then you're not a provider. You understand me? So, how much the person need to make to be a provider, it depends on the goal of the couple, their main objective. What is they trying to do? Are they trying to build a family? Are they trying to move out of the hood? Are they trying to get more vacation, more time off, try to escape a corporate world? Are they trying to pay off debts? You understand me? Have student loan debt, all type of debt. What are they trying to do? So it is as simple as that. Very nice topic. We have 18%. For the 28%, that's a 200K and up. It would be, I want to make sure I have enough subscriber all day, every day, 6, 7. Big up yourself where you're watching from. Big up yourself. Joseph Parks, 6, 7, my general, 6, 7. Don't know what it mean, but 6, 7, my G. Anyway, I don't know how old you guys are, but take the poll same way. How much money does a person need to be considered a provider? Hello, dude. I don't know, Ches. What's good? What's good? Welcome to Ira Corner. You can call me Savage. Mm-hmm. I'm always about it, you know what I mean? Please take the poll for me. Tell me how much you really believe, even if it's your parents, how much you think they need to make to provide um, that quality of life for you. And The ganja is in Jamaica, man. I'm in North Carolina right now. Anytime I go on vacation again, don't worry, subscribe. I'm taking y'all on vacation and we're going to burn a bag of ganja. Shutter style. You hear that? 6-7, my G. 6-7. I don't know what that means, but I'm saying it. Okay, remember, all right, we have 20 people on the poll and 45% say 30 to 50K. 50% say 50 to 100, no, 30% say 50 to 100 and 25 say 200 and up. And to the 25% that say 200 and up, remember, you have to be careful. It is not money that determine your quality of life. It's how you live it. You feel me? If I like Donald Trump, I like everybody. I'm a person, a very neutral person. I believe in peace and love. I believe in the way of the monks and the sage. You understand me? Let life be. If Mr. Trump is on his part and doing what he's doing, I can't really do nothing about it. Who am I to like or dislike what he has going on? You understand me? All I can do is pay my taxes and, look after my family. Berry Catman, big up yourself, my general Berry. Big up yourself. With respect and welcome to the live podcast. Remember to take the poll for us. We're just doing a little social discussion 1 hour a day, try to, bring positivity and information to light to help society grow. Anything can help us grow. Respect, man. Respect all day, every day. Big up yourself. So to the 24% that's saying 200 and up, yeah, offer and we're gonna discuss money one day, but I want to wait till we have a lot of subscribers because you really have to get the message of money out. But remember, asking yourself the right question in life goes a long way. How much money do a person need to become a provider? Well, we look up the national guideline and we have a number on the board and 30 to a 50 everybody agree, right? And I emphasize why they are right. I'm backing it up with the argument that with 30 to 50,000, if you have your objective and you can hit it with 30 to 50,000, then you are a provider. You have done your job, because providing means sourcing or coming up with whatever is desired. So if you and your partner together and they live in the hood and they're shooting up every day and they say, hey, we're gonna save 20 grand to get out, and this person only make 5,000 a year, but you wanna save and wanna eventually get out of the hood, then he has provided whatever is desired. And so we need to start looking into reality more. We need to start breaking the delusion of thinking paycheck and advertisement life is real. The things you see in the ads aren't real. These houses are studio built, and you understand me, to create an illusion. You don't need a lot of money to be happy. Everything come from the earth. You understand me? Take back it's the weekend. Take back your life. Take an hour out of the day to read some book on finance. You understand me? Find your talent. I'm going to be releasing a little pamphlet. I'm not calling it a book, but I want to release a little pamphlet that can circulate. You're traveling, you might not can live stream. You can read a few words of wisdom. You understand me? How much does a person need to be considered a provider? 58% agree with us and say 30 to 50,000 is enough money in this day and age to properly, maintain a household, properly look after someone. We also check the government website, which more people need to do, and it says that only 15,000 in a household of one, 21,000 in a household of two, and 31,000 in a household of four. You understand? If you are a provider, provide. Come up with your goals, find a way to reach them, and remember, money isn't everything. You can put in sweat equity. There's way to trade, bargain, and barter to get where you want. Okay, so we hit that 30-minute mark, and we're gonna do the word of the day, and the word of the day is Joe Grind. Okay, in America they say if a person, you know, cheating at the marital home, they accuse the mailman. I've been there and see a man come home from work and ask his kid, "Hey, has the mailman been here today?" And that's that. So in Jamaica, when the person that she cheating on you with is considered Joe Grind, his name is Joe Grind. So the next time you see a strange number in her phone or a strange number call her, say, "Hey girl, a Joe Grind, you ever call your phone?" Huh? This liquor make me dehydrated. Okay, so the word of the day is Joe Grind. And Joe Grind is just a term for the person she cheating on you with. And the reason why we use these words is that it is proven that people kind of, react to negative stimuli. So we're going to stimulate you first, then we're going to teach you the word. And remember, hang out with us 1 hour every day, and we're going to teach you these words. Replay the other live them. You understand me? So you can learn. Okay, we're gonna glance over some Jamaican news. We're looking at the Jamaican News Gleaner. Big up yourself, Berry Catman. We're looking at the Jamaica News Gleaner, and we see where the Little London police station in Westmoreland is officially open after the all day, every day. Big up yourself, big up yourself. So there was a hurricane in Jamaica, and this is the segment where we kind of try to update you guys on some Jamaica news, give you guys a feel of Jamaica and things like that. And so we've been trying to recoup the country. I'm sorry, recoup the country ever since there was a Hurricane Melissa, and it devastated the country and tear up most of the infrastructure, road, light, water, the power grid down. So we are glad to see that the Little London police station in Westmoreland need to be. But I want to say it's a shame though that so much killing can continue after such a disaster. In a time when we need to come together and really be, we need I cannot claim any intelligence. This is what I'm looking at there, Jamaica. The country got blown down flat. There's no road, there's no light, there's no water. And no, Jamaica don't have no extensive network of engineers and machine to repair the country. And the little manpower that we have down there, we're not gonna shoot off on one another. They're going to one day Jamaica gonna be no more. They're gonna be used to be a Jamaica if we don't start using with brain. We're gonna become a victim of our own stupidity and it extinction. You understand me? How is it that we're supposed to be? For 1 month, you can't put down your gun and just rebuild the country, some nice roads they can do all the shootout and when you finish. When you finish rebuilding the country, but the manpower, as I say, I've become an employer in the United States, and to pay a person to work for you every day is expensive. People are very, 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 very important. You understand me? You cannot imagine what you can get done with unity and logic and strength and positivity. There is no light, no water, no nothing. Literally, what the hell is we down there shooting for? You understand me? But we're glad to see that the Little London police station is open, and I hope those brave officers putting the line and the line to make Jamaica safe again for both citizens and tourists, is rewarded in kind. They're doing back rafting again after Melissa. They're trying to open up the rafting sector or whatsoever that is, and just general segment. Oh, exciting thing I see on the Gleaner page. I really like this. The US exchange rate is 160 to 1. So US versus Jamaica is 160 to 1. Dear God, I'm fucking filthy. Excuse my language. I didn't mean to say that online. British Oh Jesus! The British pound is 200 and something there to one, and the Canadian is 115 to one there. Jamaica, we have to get it together, man. We have to get together. Anyway, Guyana dispatch emergency supplies to Jamaica. I hope everybody really taking the time to rebuild safely and just go on pray Jamaica. We can overcome. We can overcome. We can overcome. Government explore use of idle port container for Hurricane Melissa housing relief. No, that's just gonna create more social. That's just creating more poverty. That's crazy. Uh, but yeah, that's what we see so far. You know, the police station reopened. Rafters trying to get back on the Black River to work the community scenes. Extorial, extentorial. Big up yourself. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Please take our poll. Our argument for the day, our poll for the day is how much money should a man make and stuff like that. And our reasoning is that one, there's a government guideline on how much money a person should be making to be rich or poor, or to be not considered poor. And we say being a provider means providing. So once you have a goal and you reach it, then you would have done your job. It doesn't matter how much money it takes for you to do it. Once you provide for your family what you promised them, it's okay. Okay. I see the agriculture minister delivered 10 million in equipment to support farmers and challenging land. I don't know if that's 10 million Jamaican or 10 million. Um. Oh no, you can't pass this. Or 10 million something there. Well, we're gonna call it that for our Jamaican update, but good God, 161 to 1. That shit is crazy. Energy people, welcome to the live. Tell us where you're watching from. Wagwan, man. It's Black Friday. I hope everybody gets some good deals. I remember the word for the day is Joe Grind. If a person is cheating on you with somebody else, we call that person Joe Grind. You know, in America, when a person unknown, you guys say John Doe, it's the same thing. It's just an unknown person who's grinding. So it's Joe Grind. Uh-huh. And we taught you guys in our next live a new name for vagina, Pum Pum. The Pum Pum. Energy people, welcome to the live. Indianapolis, big up yourself at Took 7411. You can't provide for a woman that does not submit at Took. You can't provide for a woman that does not submit, because if she don't submit, then all you're gonna give the things them that she want to her. You understand me? Let me put it like this. I don't even know if this are perfect. If you have a beautiful bird, right? And you want to feed the bird, or the bird wing is injured and you want to nurse the bird back to health, the bird have to submit. The bird have to allow you to pull it in close, examine the wound, and really do what you want or do what you need to get the. So if a woman isn't really allowing you to get close, to do what is needed to provide, then oh, you can't. It's not should, it's you're not able to, you will never. You will never be able to provide for a woman who don't submit to you. Hmm. And then submission is such a strong word for you because people are very touchy. I understand what you mean, submit, but let's, for their sake, so we can translate for everybody, let's use the word cooperate. You understand me? If a woman not cooperating with you in a relationship, I don't look for anything in a man. I don't look for anything in anybody. You understand me? Because we say peace and positivity. You let the world be the world. You let the snake be the snake. You understand? And you let the eagle soar. But remember to take our poll 25%, 44% say 30 to 50K is enough to be a provider. 32% say 50 to 100K is to be a provider. 200 and up. 24% say somebody have to make 200,000 and up to properly provide for them. We say provider is a person who provide your desired goal and needs. If you're a person of vanity, if you're a greedy person, if material things is what you want, then whatever it takes to provide these things, you'll have to find somebody who make money in that range. If you want a person to build and enjoy this life with vacation and stuff like that, you have to find the right person. Today's topic, I guess the moral of the story is don't focus on your provider, focus on what is needed, the quality of life you're looking for, and then figure out how you're gonna finance it. You understand me? Because you can't get a price for something that you really don't know the cost. And that is why in life most people pay way more for the things they want in life than they ought to. The things that you want the most in life is always going to cost you the most, not because it costs the most. It's just that you didn't take enough time to really evaluate it and things like that to check the price. But today is Friday. Bombo Clark, Cook Kid, big up yourself and respect for the jewel. Cool Kid. TX, big up your goddamn self. Where are you watching from, Cool Kid? Welcome to the live. Remember to subscribe, Cool Kid. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway for a PlayStation 5. I'm working on getting the PlayStation 5 in the studio so you guys can respond to it faster so we can give it away faster because that is the goal. Hit that 5,000 campaign. And remember, Bombo Clark, Cool Kid, respect, respect, Cool Kid, respect, respect. Thanks for coming through the live and supporting. Big up yourself. Definitely want to grow the community. I reckon positivity. You know what I mean? But yeah, where for answer the question, as I say, it's very tricky, and that is why we're here on Iricana podcast. Positivity, positive vibration also mean the way you make your thoughts radiate. You have to think positive all the while. Yeah, man, respect. Respect, Cool Kid. Griffier, big up yourself, Griffier. Big up your goddamn self, my general. I'm telling you, take the time to meditate, take the time to reflect. Reflection. You understand me? And it will help you to answer these topics and help you to go about your everyday life. You know? A simple question. If we stop asking ourselves dumb questions, we're gonna have dumb answers, so we're gonna live a dumb life. But ask yourself the right question. Not how much should a person provide, but what should a person really be providing? What is enough? How do we need to start quantifying our life? Consumerism have driven us nuts. We think way than enough is enough. You understand me? We can cut it down. I need less pressure on you. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you how to let go and vibrate into the universe. You understand me? Live light. Don't carry things with you. Don't carry emotions with you. Emotions are heavy things. Regret, sorrow, fear, anger. Let them go. You don't have to do it. Yeah. Just think everything has a purpose. You understand me now? Why is this happening? Mm? It's the question isn't why is this happening? It's how do I overcome this? Live light. Why is this happening? Is you trying to answer to your emotions, you trying to give your emotions a reason to quiet themselves. You don't need to give your emotion reason. You understand me? You need to overcome them. Learn to overcome, and you can radiate and you can fly. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Big up, cool kid, for coming through and doing the goddamn thing. Um, and where you watching from, cool kid? Cool kid. You say Indianapolis. Was it you say Indianapolis? Of course. And being happy, cool kid is I guess, yeah, I guess eventually we'll get to happiness, but big up yourself, cool kid. And one thing about happiness, you have to learn to keep yourself happy and stay happy. And protecting your happiness. Protecting your happiness is one of the greatest thing. Top baller Benji, bombo clock. Top baller Benji, big up yourself. Cheat time. Bombo clock, man. Thanks to the jewel, my general. Bombo clock, man. Respect. You see me? But yeah, protecting your happiness, school kids, is being confident in yourself, is knowing that whatever makes you happy. Don't make nobody come and judge you for it, and then you'll be like, maybe I shouldn't find happiness in this. Because that's how they like you, confused and lost. Yeah. So we're saying, and that's the topic for the day. How much money should a person make to be a provider? Whether you're a kid and you have a parent who provide for you, or you're an adult and you have a person who provide for you, it's not about it's not about how much they make and stuff like that. It's what are they providing, what is necessary, what can I live with. You understand me? And from that, we reason again that, hey, we need to start quantifying our life. We need to start. Do I need 5 pair of shoes? Do I need 6 video games? You can't have 2 game, you understand me? Or pay for subs. Do I need video game subscription and all of these other like online subscription? If we quantify with life, lessen the load, live, elevate. You know what I mean? It's okay, cool kid. One other thing too is if you're young, you can mature into these things. You understand me? As you grow, you learn. But understanding that they are out there for you to learn and master is also good. You understand me? We ask how much money should a man make to be a provider or should a person make to be a provider? And we say it's not about how much money they make, it's what is being provided. How much is enough? Quantifying your life to a affordable and manageable amount. Do you need a 2,000 square foot house? Watching TV, you're like, I want a mansion. I want a man. Have you ever mapped 2,000 square foot yet? Have you ever dust 2,000 square foot yet? Clean 5 bathroom in one house, shock a pool, cut the grass, trim the trees, wash the driveway, wash the window, pay the taxes. You have to quantify your life. You have to release your emotions. You have to find neutrality and allow difference. You understand me? We're coming up on the heaven that we live, and we want to thank everybody for the support, man. We feel like 1 hour a day podcast, Iricana, positive vibes, kicking it with me, trying to approach these socio-economical topics because I'm telling you, yes, I play GTA. Big up yourself, veteran under. Big up yourself. Big up your goddamn self, my general. Of course, and um, building cool kid, building responsibility, taking your chores serious as a child. I'm telling you, it makes you a great adult. It makes you a great adult. You stick to your timetable. It makes life so smoother because you already got into routine. You understand me? Those who do terrible on the report card usually have terrible credit and terrible bank accounts because that is what school is really training you for. You understand me? You get a test every month end and you get a bank statement every month end. You understand me? You get finals and quarterfinals and businesses have to pay taxes in these fashion. So learning to have strong, you know, socioeconomic skills help you later on in life. How much should a person make to be a provider? We say don't ask yourself that question. Ask what is provided and how much of it should be provided. Let's learn to quantify our life and take back. You know what I mean? Less is more. Less is more. The less you want, the more time you have for yourself. The more time you have to spend with family, the more time you have to. You understand me? So, peace and energy, as I say, man. Let love shine. I like to emphasize to everybody who come my way, who scroll past my live, who happen to find me in the virtual world. Leave room in your life for difference. Because just like one big machine, we are all differently working together to make one organism, the human race. You understand me? My favorite food, I used to, because my religion, growing up, my religion, we don't really eat meat, but I started to eat beef recently. And it's because I realized that we used to don't eat meat because of, social, oh, it's set up. It's a long story. But I eat beef now and I really enjoy cheeseburger. Long story short, I'm fucking with cheeseburger hard. I'm scared how much I like cheeseburger. Uh-huh. That's what's up. What's your favorite food? No, I don't really eat McDonald's, but I do like the coffee. Coffee and shake. McDonald's is really terrible. That's the bad stuff. I'm telling you. If you like, oh, I like burger too, I'm working on setting up my own farm. Always strive to get things from the source. There are a lot of farmers out there who go to farmers market, who have sign on their door. You can even go online, I'm sure, and buy a piece of organic GMO beef and have it shipped to you right away. And make yourself a pleasant burger. Yeah. And I'm not saying you can't occasionally treat yourself to a Big Mac and stuff, but don't make it habitual. And try to count your calories too. I didn't know what calorie counting was until my wife introduced me to it, and it's been amazing, understanding calories intake and stuff like that. So that's what's up. Cool kid. Big up yourself, my general. Top baller. Top baller came true for us. Big up on yourself. I want to tell you guys that I appreciate this so much and thank you guys for helping us to grow. Understand me? I hope everybody subscribe for a chance to win. 2026 is up on us. And I have a couple campaigns because my goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers. My goal is to have a big community, a humble, respect cool kid, double G. Thank you so much. What's your shout out? Yeah, drop your personal shout them out for your cool kid. Jamaican style, you don't know. Respect and to everybody who comment, and that's great enough contribution too. Drop your shout out, cool kid. Don't worry, we're working on having a telephone line where you can call in and shout out yourself. As I said, we have many campaigns coming up. We're trying to grow this because we have to reach out to the world with positivity. Right now, somebody in that we discussed and we live already that we don't see they promoting I don't even want to say the word online, but they used to have S hotline where you could call and tell them, you know, how you're feeling, and they tell you don't, you know what I mean? So this is the place for it. You can come whenever you see me on live, you can come in and talk to me about every topic, any topic. We're more than welcome to help you. This is a safe space and we want to grow the family. So we are going to be running several campaigns. We're trying to hit that 100,000 subscriber. Understand me? We emphasize being peaceful. We emphasize letting emotions go. Respect, cool kid. We on 1 hour every day, except holiday. I wanted to do yesterday, but that Casamigos knocked me out, man, like a light. But big up yourself, cool kid. Hey, cool kids, do you collect Pokemon cards and stuff like that? Unfollow here we go. Unknown 55 MGM. Big up yourself. Where are you watching from? Yeah, cool kid. I got myself two nice PSA 5. I got a Mirill and a Raging Bull. Did you subscribe Unknown 55? And you have our top 3 thingy. Big up to Capabara. Everybody who support our live, man. Thanks for supporting us and helping us to bring positivity and reasoning to society. Sure, cool kid. I was asking Kappa Bear, but cool kid, we soon hit where hour. We go alright, we're gonna do like 30 more minutes so you can't have mad. Okay, so I drop you as moderator, cool kid. We're gonna do 30 more minutes because I want more people to come through, see the topics, see the as we grow the channel, we can open up the live to, spend more time to sit down and reason and do what we do. Positive energy and chill. You feel me? Big up yourself, cool kid. And remember, letting emotions go is easy. Walk light. Because at the end of the day, I think we forget that we're striving, mankind, we're striving to be good humanity. We just like how we go and we cultivate the corn and we cultivate the watermelon and we cultivate the animal, it's so too we must cultivate ourselves. We're supposed to always strive to reach the peak of advancement, the peak of advancement, the peak of humanity. How do we reason, right? In X-Men, in the cartoon series X-Men from DC Universe, mutants would have been the evolution of us. And one of the evolution is Jean, where she moved things with her mind. Professor Xavier can move things with his mind too. And Magneto. And these are the more powerful mutant, and these would have represent the peak of our of mankind. So what I'm saying is that mankind is thriving. You're supposed to think and meditate and reason because we're trying to empower with mind at the end of the day. Empowering our mind is the main goal. So that is what I'm here to remind us of, staying positive and empowering our mind. You understand me? Yeah, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, 1 hour a day, every day. You feel me? I have a topic for tomorrow. So we're gonna be live 1 hour a day every day. Peace and positivity. A safe space for you and for everybody who want to come and get shout out and positive vibes. And on Wednesday we keep a segment called Irie Wednesday where we play music and try to get with super chat up because on Wednesday we don't monetize. We try to play free Jamaican music and thing like that. I'm gonna start working. And then we take music requests on Wednesday. So it's a podcast 1 hour a day every day. Positivity and socio-economical topic. We're trying to heal the wounds of the world, one live stream at a time. Trying to build back one live stream at a time. And as long as one person stop by and say hi, we would have done our job. Right, cool kid? Big up yourself. Big up yourself. So let me see how much people on the poll. 28% took our poll, 50% say 30,000 to 50,000 is enough for a person to be considered a provider, 50 to 100%. 50 to 100,000 was 29%, and 200,000 and up was 21%. I'm in North Carolina, Devnatis. North Carolina Devnatis won 1929. Tonight, moderating first is the cool kid. Big up yourself. Um, we in the last leg of our live. Remember to take our poll. How much money should you make, or how much money should a person make to be considered a provider? Also, subscribe for a chance to win a PlayStation. Wow, Devil I mean, I can't tell you the state. But anyway, subscribe to the channel and know that we're doing the giveaway. We're trying to grow. We're trying to grow, trying to preach our stream that positivity, that light to the world, to let you have confidence in yourself, to let you know you can reach your goal again. One topic a day we feel like can help. Uh, and we're gonna get up to all your favorite and the big topic. Then we're just starting out talking about relationship and how it work because we cannot go to the government. Quest magician, big up your blood, big up yourself 5 time general. I said, big up yourself. Tell us where you're watching from. But as I tell you guys, the direction of the podcast, we hope to grow to big topics that Quest magician, big up yourself. Boom, clot, man. Boom, clot, man. Big up yourself and respect for the jewels. Quest magician. Remember to subscribe and take the poll. How much money does a person need to make to be a provider? And we have amount here from 30 to 50K, 50 to 100, and 200 and up. Our personal take on this is not how much money, it's what is being provided and how much of it. And we say from this we want to learn to quantify our life, to take control, to not want so much so we can really move. Jah will provide the Sealer Brian Butch Halls 809. Sealer, my general. God will provide. Yeah, Jah will provide. You have to wait. You have to wait on him, you know? God, all things possible through him. It doesn't matter what it is. Quantify your life. Learn to live with less. Take back the time to, enjoy life. You feel me? But remember to take the poll, guys. I'm glad for everybody who supported. I'm glad you can come through. Just hitting us up in the chat is more than enough. We are so grateful for everybody and the support. Big up to Cool Kid, the moderator. You better be on your best behavior. Understand me? And we did the word for the day today. And you guys can replay the live to see what we was kicking. You know what I mean? We try to be here 1 hour a day to discuss our topic, and we don't only discuss our topic. If you have a question about life, if you can text us, we'll try our best to talk to you, to engage you. You know what I mean? To add some quality and value to life. And big up everybody out there who getting the Black Friday shopping done. See if they can save a few dollars. You know what I mean? And I guess people shop for Black Friday so they don't have to spend too much money for Christmas. If that's what the goal is. hmm I hope one day I can become a big enough where I can help you guys to get discount and things like that. So let's grow this community with love and positivity and let them know that nothing cannot phase us because we carry no hate and no animosity. Understand me? Love, peace, and chicken grease. Welcome to the live, everybody. Yes, sir. Remember to take our poll and tell us where you're watching from. We want to shout out the world, you know. I don't hear words being used anymore. Like the world has becoming a global village. Daniel Cones 6151. Hi. I'm not playing anything. We're just doing the podcast. I'm talking into the mic. I thought I was shocked for a minute. Big up yourselves, the Shadow Soul. Welcome back. As you can see, we're in the last part of we live. We're in the last part of we live and thing like that. Nelson Wagon, the Shadow Souls. How is everything? How is your Friday doing? Big up yourself. Welcome back. Nelson Bandela Wagwan. I'm here. I'm here. Respect, Luke Davinsky. Respect. I don't know. Peace and love and positivity. Understand me? The only way to go, negativity and hate will never thrive. And we all know that. Understand me? FL21NQ7. Wagwan, man. Wagwan. There, you know? Irie Corner, Irie Vibes. We're going Billa Vibes, man. Remember to subscribe, everybody, for your chance to win a PlayStation 5. We're doing the 5K campaign. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, we give away the PlayStation 5. And then there'll be a lot more giveaways. So even if you don't get to win in that draw, there are a lot more giveaways. Because our goal is to build a large enough community where we can take with sample data them and discuss problems. With 34% of people take our poll today, 50% says 60% say 30 to 50% is in 30 to 50,000 is enough to be a provider. 50 to 100,000, 24% agree with that, and 200,000 are up, 26% agree with that. What do we say? We say asking yourself how much should a person provide is the wrong question. The right question is what do we need to be provided and how much of it. You understand me? Learning to quantify ourselves, learning to ration things. We can always rely on the soul shadow to have reasoning. It's one of our best viewers, always have logic and thing like that. And he's saying that the man should provide what he needs for the family and help them come up in the world, not necessarily money, but in other. And it's true. Yeah, of course. If you want good, your nose have to run, as Nelson Mandela says, and that is true. We have to work hard for the things we want. We have to make the sacrifice to get there, and providing shouldn't be about what the TV say. It shouldn't be about brand name. How much EBT? I've never gotten EBT in my life under 446. I've never gotten EBT in my life. For work. If you check my channel, you see where I grow chickens and plant vegetable and stuff like that. I want to go hunting this winter. As I said, just started eating red meat. So I'm gonna try out the venison. I had crocodile tail the other day. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, but it was fun. It was fun, but yeah. But that under 4486 and the Soul Shadow, that's one of the things too. I made sure me and my wife move out to a acre of land. I built her two fowl cub and a large garden. Because as I said, that to me is providing. When food stamp issue went down, we would know what it is. We don't use food stamp. The chickens they lay eggs same way, the meat same way out there. The garden still runs. So as I said, providing is just determining or deciding what you want, how much of it you want, and working smartly to get to it without causing stress, strain, and strife. Big up yourself, Nelson Mandela. Respect and peace and love. And remember to subscribe and come through anytime you want. Anytime you want. Hit us up with any topic you feel like. It's just love and peace when we reason over here. You feel me? Big up yourself. Have a co- every canto, every canto, boom, clock, man. Big up yourself. Every canto, D7F. So should I say people forget that material things don't matter. What a family that live in poor countries do that make them qualify as bad husband and yeah, for real, the soul should, as I say, if we can get rid of the illusion of the material things and go back to just the earth, yeah, understand me, just us providing the food from the field to the table, then life would have been so simpler. But with with the shroud of illusion of being successful, of being an upstanding member of society, it's just so much, and then we forget that all we need to do is find food, clothes, and shelter. hmm We'll be forgetting. And then, as they say, people in poorer country getting along with way less. So why do we make it a problem to get along with all that we have? I said I went and checked the poverty guideline. If one person live alone and they make $15,000, they are not poor. By statistic, majority of America is not poor. America is not a poor country. So why do we make ourselves so miserable? I can't tell you. We need to quantify, we need to measure it out. How much do we need and why do we need it? That is the basis of provision. That is the basis of a provider. A provider goal. I want to get touch on money and to teach you guys that money is an ingredient. Money is it is only one element and many components needed to have a successful life. Exactly, because knowledge go further than money, the soul's shadow. Knowledge go further than money. Cool kid, big up yourself. Knowledge go further than money. My grandpapa used to tell me that um good advice is better than pocket money. hmm He says good advice is way better than money in your pocket. I promise you that. So we eat with our for the live and we had Cool Kid as our moderator. I'm sorry, we're trying to extend the live, but until we get our views count up, our subscription up, we can only do like an hour and change. And the Soul Shadow, thank you for coming through again, my brother. Austin the Pro. Big up yourself, Austin the Pro 64. Cool kids, big up yourself, cool kid. We're gonna end the live now and thing like that. We'll be back tomorrow again. Soul Shadow. If you turn on your note, because I don't have like a set timetable for now. I'm going to try to build it nice and slow till we can set the timetable, set the program. But remember, the word for the day is Joe grind, and that just mean the person that your partner being unfaithful with. You know, we as Jamaican, we don't take that serious. And big up to everybody, especially with contributors them, which is Top Baller, Benji, the Capybara, Queen, Magician, It something, the Cool Kid, every Contu. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys very much. And I say subscribe and we go live once a day. So just turn on your notification. Once I see the live, we're gonna have the good topic, positive reasoning, all of that. Boom. I'm